Yo, we coming, coming through. In about 2 or 3 minutes, man, we coming out. We don't go to jail. Windows Tim, stand up him, and the band's over. He go mid, shot a miss, do the stand over. Big one, look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram, I might be at a million. Ain't your mind on my mind, better not flip wrong. You out your mind, about to climb like the Flintstones. You get station on the line and them clips long. Five, you get iron and you get blitzed on. Bitch, I'm papered up. But hating fake as fuck. They ain't changing it up. Ain't spray shit up. Ain't no break it up. Yeah, man, I'm hanging up. Can you get this bitch away from us? Me and B will fuck your bitch, she wasn't made to love. Yeah, man, I said you got my dog calling. That's me all stalking. Giving voices. I got steering choices. Back in elementary. Jumping out McKinley. Never had him try to catch a chicken. And nobody died. Yeah, with that. I brought him back. A fucking wreck. Damn crazy. I said, drumming that's on my mama, I'ma serve them like Benny Hunters. Yeah. We serve them like Benny Hunters. Like they piranhas. Whole hood biting like them iguanas. Like them Madonnas. Thomas. At least I'm honest. All on wax, all on tracks. Imagination, just stay facts. Look, either you did or you did, lie. Either was or you wasn't, just don't lie. Oh, yeah, trio. If they short, then fuck you too. Just like I'm a CeeLo. Fill up a Neo. Who I meant neon. Back like I'm Dion. They gotta weigh in. They gotta stay in. They gotta play there. But nah, I don't play though. For figuring out bad reception. Gotta be a detective, just a detective. Any nigga lie to your face, how you respect them. Alright? And baby drummer. Baby started porting you nigga just like I'm Castro. Play both sides, he done it bread though. Making movies like Tarantino. Bigger than Nino. Yeah, G Money, they all fucking like the shit was me money, like it was my face on it, like the shit was me money. Early you know they see money, no they get busy like man, these niggas they money. Said legend. Go on man, y'all niggas just use that legend shit on anybody. When you whipping that thing, vanilla smoothie. Vanilla ooh wee. I'm like fuck no. Los cash, these niggas custo. That baby been by 10 years. With 10 years and 5 years. A belly that's Machiavelli. Cook got pasta seats, look like spaghetti. Y'all ain't ready, clips longer than machetes. Y'all ain't ready, clips on the machete. Used to drive a 500 to school to fuck the teacher. Turn off your beeper. Trying to be P or Jay-Z. You think I'm missing out on this money, you crazy. Fucking these diamonds that praise me. They praise me. One way to trap, and that's hard. So I trap hard, and they made me a trap guard. Bruce down like kiss and love, I'm just Leroy. 13 martyrs, I'm just bruh, I don't give a damn what he got. Alright? Nobody checking for Kendall Gill, my nigga. Please trust me on that. Please trust me on that. Nobody is checking for Kendall Gill. Maybe the singer. Maybe the singer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the singer. Hey, boy in the hood, way before I never knew pussy, bitch. I been a made man. Dare you motherfuckers to touch me. Before I ever knew puppet, bitch, I been a made man. Dare you motherfuckers to touch me. Before I ever knew puppet, bitch, I been a made man. Dare you motherfuckers to touch me. Cause I was too legit, they couldn't touch me. Off on my hammer, guess I was lucky. Look, with Cool J. Goddamn, what can I say? Just coolin'. What up, people? Smash that thumb up button on your way in. Coolin'. Just coolin'. I was a boy in the hood, but if I ever knew puppy, bitch, I been a made man. Dare you motherfuckers to touch me. Cause I too legit like hammer, they couldn't touch me. Off on the hammer, guess I was lucky. Look, all niggas really want it, but Cool J. What can I say? I birth niggas.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced.
Just know I'm not like that by my
Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Touch me, I can buy 115 bricks, move to Kentucky. Might buy a big house on the hill, might buy a phone. Bitch, I'm buying so many watches, might buy a home.
This is taken at his full. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Streets ain't fucking with snow, I can't tell. I couldn't smell. How you learning to do your thing with the snow? It wasn't, yeah. No cap and gown. Who capping now? That's what I hate. Deep down away in my soul, they know I'm great.
This is the
I ain't did it like I ain't done it. The Michael Jackson of my lane, bitch, I run it.
A loss of a yard there to
Might
start out.
sprint.
That leads to
Putting
a
nothing
second and
inside
11.
my
Now
pocket,
it's
but
Carson.
right there. These salty motherfuckers just wrong, just
After
like
getting
sprint.
stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Behind 10.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
Just trying to put his foot
Yogi Bear, I know, right?
He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
Behind
to get upfield.
They real when they was faking.
So trouble
When I
already
was
here on their
on the
opening
third
drive. This is
when
third
they
and
was
9.
faking. Like I'm posing.
Out of the gun.
Like I'm posing.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Disley.
Man, because I know what that trap like.
Not before they work it across midfield.
That really
That'll be
sidewalk.
marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J.
Mike
Rosas.
ruined Baku Podcast. So
Just a yard on the first down.
Mike Tyson or me?
Second and 9.
Talking about me or Mike Tyson? All right, track.
On second and 9. Wilson forced out to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
You know when I
On any
was
given
here,
pass play,
but
you never
will
know
they
exactly
love
where
me?
your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left.
Damn right,
Still on the run,
TMZ,
able to
they on
accurately
me.
throw the
They ain't
football
tell
for a
you
nice
about them
first down.
240 cal was on me. Bitches
The
heavy.
red zone now. Here's Wilson on first down. Buying time.
With real in the ball. Ball, ah, come on, man.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Hey, we
Because
back.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Tie your
In this
shoelaces,
case, though,
nigga.
the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let's go. All right, I'm back, man. Music off. Let's go. Let's get deep dive in this shit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
Give me that. Mouse that motherfucker. I moused that bitch, baby.
Smith, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Y'all see me go up and get the
first
motherfucker, baby.
drive,
Y'all
first
see your boy go up
interception
and do his inner mouth and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Cousins and the Vikings.
I want to feel like motherfucking,
at their own 20-yard line.
was it Ed Reed?
Following the interception, Cousins.
By itself.
It's complete to
Come on, Treadwell. Come on, Treadwell. Damn, you slow, nigga.
Down to the 29. A big play there for Minnesota.
Come on, Laquan.
51 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Goddamn,
Not only that,
Laquan.
he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Ah.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Shit, I seen him open. I was like, fuck it.
A very
Fuck that
solid
screen.
gain of 27.
Fuck that screen.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there.
You know
And that was
what
a
I'm saying?
nice job of improvising,
Fuck
but
that
it's not
screen.
normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken
Oh,
away, you're
man, this
talking
ain't my
just throw
playbook.
the ball at the ground at the feet of the
This ain't my
receiver
playbook.
so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
That's a little bit too open like that, nigga.
They'll run for it with Cook.
Wow.
And he'll go backwards, losing
Why
yardage
my
to the
nigga
5.
ain't get off the
A
ball like
loss
he's
of a
supposed to?
full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They try again with Cook.
Get that down.
Will take
Let's go.
this one into the end
That
zone
nigga
for a
went the-
Viking
he went the wrong
touchdown.
way.
A 5-yard
He went the wrong
touchdown
way.
run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yes, sir. 7-0. Let's go, baby. My kicking game is
Bailey
off
now
last
to
night.
kick it away after the touchdown.
How the fuck you gonna get the fucking ball?
This is taken at the 3.
God,
Solid
bro.
return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
Yeah, get my
32-yard
ball
line.
back, motherfucker.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
The ball, man.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Another one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You got to get set.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A first down throw for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. There he goes outside.
Too slow.
Touchdown.
You're too slow, Thielen. Go ahead. What up, Jerome? You're whooping ass, baby. First game of the night. First game of the night, baby.
And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Let's go. What is he doing?
Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
I was just expecting to get a first down. I wasn't expecting to take the motherfucker to the half, to the pot bench. Y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. What's up? Show me some love.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Here, stick him.
Nice return, sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Come on, man. Then I'm just in time. Yeah, man, you just in time. Man, I just started.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Give me that.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
User.
With a pick.
Made him quit. Shit, 10 minutes in. We ain't even 10 minutes in yet. Know what I'm saying? That's how we whoop it. Hey, I got my mojo back, baby. You just throwing me the ball. Yes, sir. We play that zone like a motherfucker now. Yes, sir. First one of the night. I'm one of those. Yes, sir. Feeling good. I ain't have my fucking playbook. Shit, I might do run with Zim. Shit, Zim did me some good right there. Oh, Zim did me some good right there. Let's go. 1-0 for the night. I was just waiting on it. Jerome Wade. He nigga try to play me. Nigga try to play me, man. Don't play me. Play the game. So we 1-0 right quick, you know what I'm saying? And got off the schneid. We off the schneid, baby. Who we got up next, man? We just beat the shit out of Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Who we got up next? Team up with squad, invite your friends to play, work together on top of leaderboards to earn rewards. Oh, they got team Madden now. Yes, sir. What can we do?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
That's what we got, man. We're in Big D.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. What you gonna do now, Mike? Let's see what he's gonna come out of here. Let's see what he's gonna come out of here. Oh, Dak can run that thing too. All right. And first play gonna be a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 3.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Yes, sir.
Like that 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I like that 6.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You ain't doing nothing.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Ooh, what a move.
Run.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Took him out of fucking formation right there.
Yeah, they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Oh, yeah.
Prescott from the gun.
Good sack, baby.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He's going to launch this thing. Oh, this
you got it, man. What are you?
Complete.
Oh my God! Come on, Trey Wayne. Go up there and block the fucking ball down.
A huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
There we go. Give me that one then.
Bodies here and it's intercepted.
Shit.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yeah, it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team. Nigga, give me that fucking pick.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
Play fake. Cousins.
You got Trey.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Good shit, Mike.
Vikings.
Play action, baby.
68 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it?
Get in there.
One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you
Mike.
on the
One
defensive
play, Mike.
side,
Let's go.
They didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I ain't fucking around tonight, Judge Porter. Fuck that. Fuck
this
that.
one taken from the 7. And an alley to run. Tavon Austin. He's good.
Man, come on. That's why I don't like kicking into the fucking ball.
For the touchdown.
They be on that whack shit, man.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Oh, no. Such heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Carricks. And they take possession
right
2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Right there to him, man. What the fuck you think he doing, man? That bullshit ass gimmicks, man. Niggas want to use gimmicks, man. Nigga, y'all with the gimmicks, bro.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Come on, bro. I just need to tackle
him. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's all good, man. Stop this right here, then, nigga. Since you can stop everything. Stop this one, nigga. Let's go.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. This is Johnson. He's got it. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Jahan, 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get one.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's complete.
Abdullah Oblongata. Abdullah Oblongata.
23 yards.
Adam got him.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction.
Oh,
man.
man.
It's a running back or another receiver as they zip out behind the sideline. You've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders
kick this nigga the fucking
happened,
ball,
and
man.
it resulted in a touchdown.
My nigga West gotta get it. He over there gotta get it. Okay. Way over there.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Nobody yet, nigga. Nobody. That's my man.
This one taken just inside the 10.
I'm talking
and
about.
He will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ah, shit, I'm not even in it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Fucking West color play, but they ain't got the.
Hey, kill!
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Check 52, 26.
Prescott to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. That one a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Prescott on first down.
Oh!
And this is incomplete.
Come on!
Football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 43. And again, it's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Thank you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
About time.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He wasn't ready.
There the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, Steamer. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that. Hey, high 7. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Catch motherfucking Adam. Adam to Kirk, baby. That's all we know. That's all we know, baby. Adam to Kirk.
Coming up at halftime, a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Cousins now to throw on first down.
Nobody gonna throw the ball, man. Throw the ball.
Big loss here as he's
what is he doing?
Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
What the fuck is going
the Vikings
on?
Get the signal for the first
throw the ball.
As they'll talk things
I don't think you ain't got to get set for the motherfucker throw the ball. It's a screen pass. Good grief, my nigga. Now we back to our own 38.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, yo. Here we go.
Cousins.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go, 480. Here we go, 46. All day. I'm coming in.
A first down carry by Elliott. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Don't get nervous. 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Man.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Here we go, 46. 46. 26.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb. As the first half is winding down. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath, the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we
right side of you.
halftime.
We're just waiting on a reply.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's see, can we motherfucking cut some shit up real quick. I think blocking to get downfield. I think blocking downfield would be dangerous.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He juked him, and he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Switch.
Final play of the half. Cousins gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right,
Damn,
Coach,
man.
thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now, tie game, I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They run it again with Cook. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
You had to run it, man. You got to do the unexpected sometimes. Sometimes you got to do what's unexpected.
Hey, Mike 50, huh? Hey, tighten down. There you go. Can't. Mike 50. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. Hey, exit.
They go play action. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run. Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Slam. Land 50.
Cousins on first down. And Diggs has it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Watch the run.
Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Waited too long on that pass.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Waited a little bit too long on that pass. Is there...
Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Yellow. Go.
Cousins again.
Good job, baby.
Has got it.
Good pass, Kirk. Put it right behind that nigga.
Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
That thumbs up button beating these Cowboys, man. You gotta get one stop, man. He hit him through us like some more picks already, man. So we didn't even want to stop. Shouldn't even be this damn close.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we got the ball again, man.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, it's Elliott. Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Oh, God. Dude.
Ezekiel Elliott, 68 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two.
We ain't giving up nothing.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Caught by Cobb. And he will not get there as the try for two is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown.
My man.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30.
Let's
10,
go, DC.
Touchdown.
Let's go, DC.
Vikings.
At least I did the fucking move, nigga.
75 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Tackle, baby.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Now I need a pick. Now I need a fucking pick.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. That's complete to Cobb. Well executed, 22-yard gain.
Niggas gotta quit getting.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down and 4, Prescott.
Good catch, baby.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They start the drive with Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Man.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position.
A little bit too much.
There we go. Slide, 55. Hey, D-line. Hey, kill.
On 1st down, Elliott. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Chew it up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Big edge. There we go, kill. There we go, kill. Check front, over. Watching your guy. Check. 26.
Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Check Mike 50. Who go 46? 26.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Check it out, read.
Here's Prescott.
Come on,
and his
man.
throw here's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
God
incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, we're going 480. Mike 54. Mike 50. We're going to 53.
Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Another one coming down to the wire.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Now here's Pollard, and he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the two-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Come on, man.
Zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
That's some bullshit.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
Here's Cousins. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Come on now.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Damn, man.
They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Fucking no timeouts.
So in the past,
we
had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer.
Cowboys
now,
win the fucking
if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Here comes the first throw at OT for Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Oh, my God, man. What are we going to do to stop this every shit?
Here we go. 55. Hey, eat. Here we go.
On first down, it's Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Mike 55. Mike 47.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Kill. 47. Mike 55. Check 55. Hey, here we go.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He ain't seen third down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey, kill. Go. Hey, watch that. We're going to 54. Why 54. Mike 54. 6 man. Check curls. Check.
On 2nd down and 4. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
No. Off. 27. Check 49.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work out a little bit more.
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
This should get this nigga the ball first in every fucking game.
Here we go. Check. Watch 54.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They come out here in the I. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 47. 55. Echo. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go.
Prescott now. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bro, this is some whack-ass fucking game, man.
Partner, a great game
Look
that we
at
got
this
to
animation
see.
this way down the fucking
Special.
field.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,
Oh my
I got some
God.
overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to
I
pay
know I
for
should
my
win
meal
4 on
later.
4
You
down.
really
Fuck
just
it.
wanted
Next
4
time I'm
quarters,
going
what
for
you
that
wanted. But how much fun was that? We had
That
that
was
type
good.
of a
Give me the
game
ball back.
where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending
Look
to
at that
finish
shit.
things off
4
as well. What a
takeaways and
game.
I still lost.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Make you not even want to play this shit, man. Ah, god damn. Man, I'm gonna play but need some motherfucking upgrades. That shit was whack on defense. Blitzing one on that motherfucker. Nothing. That nigga Dak just sitting in the fucking pocket. Sit in the pocket, sit in the pocket, sit in the pocket. That's a whack game right there, man. If it's that easy, I'm gonna start doing that shit. Fuck it. Nigga just want to catch animations all the way down the field.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Mike by 4. Army. Check 24. Check 24.
Off the play fake. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
All day, baby. All day.
Cousins now. And this one complete to Smith. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Throwing. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A first down from Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Under crush.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a stop. Yeah. There we go. That's the one.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now Cousins on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on down.
How do my
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Tight, watch left. Hey, we got 3 down.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
You trying to burn the clock down? What we doing?
From the 44, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Just like that.
No score after one on EA Sports.
Here we go. Like 20. 54. Like 54.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Check. Watch 54. Flag! Kill. Hey, turn it up. 22 jet bomber. 1, Omaha.
Garoppolo looking to throw on third and 2. Got his target, Samuel. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Pull it high.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Man.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
As
his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Grand Canyon around here.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Goddamn hole so motherfucking big, man. This nigga is fucking, he was
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Fucking man. I don't know what he doing. He got issues or something. Don't be mad. Come on,
Trick. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
You want to send your messages during the game and shit.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Nobody.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Cousins.
Throw the fucking football.
And he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
3rd and long for Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he coughed it up, and the Vikings pick up the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Right there, 56.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. This is Johnson. He's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 382, Liz 50. Gun. Baby, I got you.
To throw, Cousins. That went into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They run, Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 7 yards away. The other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
There they got the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Timeouts. All right, now he's speaking my language. Now he's playing my kind of defense. Now he's playing my kind of offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
18 yards, first down Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. 21. Pretty quiet. Under 10. Under 10. You draw Corkins. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 36. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down.
Come on, man. That's a pick.
Now he's going to get this all
Get
the
your
way
fucking
down
head
inside
around,
the
you
35.
slow son of a bitch.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Too fucking greedy. Too fucking greedy. I know you. You're too greedy, Rob. You're going to throw something. I'm going to take that bitch back to the motherfucking house.
Now Mostert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it.
Here we go.
And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
I got one. I got one.
It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That shit crazy.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just...
Two dudes of my dudes ran right past this motherfucker, man. That shit is beyond me. I swear I don't get that shit. That nigga just send me hella messages, man.
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. I swear to God. You gotta figure out some offense or something.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's our time. It's our time.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook, a beautiful fake. And some room to maneuver. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. A big play there out of Cook. 51 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Two. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54. Bravo. 54.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Get him that, Thielen.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Get him that there, let's go.
Adam Thielen. 26 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
Going to it, man. We're going to that. We're going to get some other shit, man. We got to score a touchdown.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
65. Check safety. Joker. 11.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Little adjustments.
Here we go. Like 20. He's coming. Y'all not ready.
On second down, it's Coleman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here.
Here we go.
If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Switch. He's 12. We got double up.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's what we gotta do, goddamn.
Here we go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm coming. Check. 12, fellas. Here we go. Fresno. Greystone, travel.
Here's Mostert. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc, because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
21.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Everyone got 4 down. Recon, 132 fighter.
Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Now he's going to milk the fucking clock.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
fucking around, let me get a stop. We gonna milk the shit out that motherfucker.
And that is gonna do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They run again with Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Garoppolo.
There we go.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
I'm coming for you. 48. Check 26. Check 26. Pilot 64. Weak. Crunch. Gun. I got him. Back to mine. I got him. All right, now here we go. Oh. Hey, Can.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Check 43.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Run.
And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
But sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
56. It's a part. Let's 50.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Big man, get your
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Gotta do better. Hey, Ringo, 48. H3, 218, chopper.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Gotta get your block on, big man.
Check. 2. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Run.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing his Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Go, Thielen. Don't want to do that bullshit on me.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
We'll take it.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
First. Mike 56. Mike 56. All day, baby, all day.
Back to throw. And he's able to find Diggs.
Catch, boy.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he's got
walk off.
Here.
Walk off. Walk off. Walk off. Walk off.
Wow. Wow.
Bailey now for the extra point.
That's how you do it, goddammit.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
All day, baby, all day. Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Mostert. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, here we go. I got you, punk.
He's back to throw.
Mm-hmm. Game time. Game time. Get him out of here, man.
In there to make the sack on
Nigga
what will be
messed
the
me all
final
motherfucking
act in
game
this
and
ball
shit.
game.
Take that L, nigga.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us
Take
on
that
the edge
fucking
of
L.
our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would
Take that
happen.
fucking
Obviously,
L.
we thought something would happen downfield.
Motherfucker.
Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
All right, man, we got one more, then we're going to call it a night. It's going to be a short night tonight, man. Nigga try to play me all game. Nigga try to play me all game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
I got them in the yard, shit.
It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
That's how you get a dub right there, baby. Robbed them 90%. Nigga, 90%, man. We gotta get that 160, man. We gotta get that motherfucker 60 and above. Man, they couldn't stop that shit I was doing, man. When I got the ball, shit, it was shit. It was done data. But he was doing so much other shit. He was motherfucking playing with the clock, trying to goddamn me stalled out. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Niggas be with that stalling shit all the time, man. Play football. I understand if you driving and shit.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
See what we got. We got one more passing. I'm coming with the best passing play. We got a runner up here. So we got. Oh, okay. Might be both.
Here we go. 180. 55, Mike. Yeah. Black, come on. Done.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
On second down and 4, Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Alert 3. 55's Mike, guys, 55.
Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On play action, Wentz.
Let's get off the field, D.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Why
and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Nobody gonna match up with
that,
man.
Goes for a gain of 31.
God damn.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Slam. Sunday.
On 3rd and goal, Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one step.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Check 31, check 31.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Yeah, baby.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
You go tape. You got tape.
On second down now, it's Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Good job, Dalvin. Way to get in there.
We're scoreless after one.
Way to get in there. Nigga had the ball the whole first half. First quarter and shit.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10.
61, match box, lights. Alert 3. Showing up. Kill. 150.
On first and 10, Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection,
like that, then.
but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 47. Cousins gives way to Cook. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 47 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that long run, the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
That big on the roof. Go, man. You're trying to play me, man. That's some goddamn defense now. And I come out and try to establish the run right here on first down. Like so many niggas do.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about,
he caught it with one hand.
We got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah.
Caught it with one hand on me, man. He put one hand on me. Good catch. I mean, can't get mad at that.
Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. It's a second down run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20, 10, touchdown.
How did I get washed up so fucking quick?
Miles Sanders, 66 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Good shit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Wide. Hey, check, Mike, 40. Hey, Alpha. 47. Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here we go.
He got 29 yards that time. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go. All day.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Comes to me, it's me.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Sponge. No. Deuce.
Take a little breather. Let it all come in.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Topper!
On 3rd down, Cook. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They come out here in the eye.
Mike 47. Focus, defense, focus. Hey,
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
You ain't got nothing.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the edge. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. He's checking.
Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Damn, man.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And Bailey able to knock it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I was just
the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
Let's see what we're going to do, man. Let's change it up a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 2. 6'6", bullet high. It's a safety creek.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. On 2nd down now, it's Cook, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Right there. Leave it, 48. Check.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will score.
Dalvin, baby.
Touchdown.
Let's get in there with Dalvin, baby. Let's get in there with Dalvin Cook, man.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's see what we got. Well, what up, Ron G? Fighter IQ. Trying to play some defense now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement.
I wish you would have let
just got to get back to it, right?
To the other nigga.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Big C.
Now Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Mike, 55.
On first down, Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
SOS. 82-40.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that going to be incomplete.
Get that shit out your fucking hand.
No call, and it's 3rd down.
I ain't say Michael May.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All day, dude. Let's go. Great. All day. Kill. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Now, Wentz again.
Shut out the fucking hand.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
I think you got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get
he didn't get it.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
Damn,
and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
His knee went down right there. Oh, man. He got to challenge that. Hey. He trying to challenge that shit. He can't challenge it. That nigga can't do nothing but give me the ball back or quit. Which one he gonna do? He gonna quit or give me the ball back, man? What up, baby? What up, baby? What it looking like, man? Are you gonna play? Are you gonna try to stop me? Okay. All right, you gonna try to stop me. After I score, then you go quit. All right, We only gonna run
Here
one
are the
play.
Vikings now to start their next drive. They have
Oh,
to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23.
We didn't want to get in right there, man.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Range,
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
We already in Philly range. You feel me? We already in Philly range. We're going to burn about 1 minute, 2 minutes off the clock. You know what I'm saying?
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out
there we go.
on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break.
That's 3 for the night. All right? That's 3 for the night. And we're going to take one more, and we're going to, call it a night, man. We're going to do one more, we're going to call it a night, man. This being a little bit too easy for your boy tonight, man. What up, Cortez? Whooping ass as usual, big dog. You know what I'm saying? 3-1 for the night. 3-1 for the night, dog. Even though that one loss hurt me more than anything, we still 3-1 for the night. Oh, well, we're gonna take a brief pause in action. A brief pause in action right quick. Alright, pause is over. We back. Let's go and make this last one. Might make him quit too, man. Who knows? Might make him quit too. It's been a growing theme of the night, man. Niggas quitting on me. We just getting down how we get down, man. We ain't nobody special. We ain't nobody special, man. Yes, sir. Get one more victory, baby. Let's get one more victory for the night, man. I'm loving it right now.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got him.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Lets it fly for Thielen. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's go, D.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
53's the mic. 53's the hot.
On third down, Cousins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
How about that?
It's just me and you.
A first down throw for Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, it's Cook. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Start the show with audacity, baby.
On second down, it's Cook.
Get in there.
He's brought down.
Ah, baby.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
53 is the mic. 50.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
See what we got, man. Let's go, Mike. Get in there, motherfucker.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try to run with Madison. And
there we go, baby. Get in there.
Touchdown,
Minnesota. You ain't need but an inch.
From a yard out.
You ain't need but an inch.
The Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
You ain't need but an inch.
That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial on in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, that wood to him. What they gonna do, man? I know you're gonna do something special with Tyreek, man. Niggas want to get that playback. We own that, like playback. You know what I'm saying? They want to take some underneath. You know Tyreek faster than everybody, man. We're going to have somebody on top of that nigga, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And some space here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. LaShawn McCoy.
The nigga took such a bad angle at the tackle.
His guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Why are you coming in and play the outside?
Solid job up front. Just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Out. Rose.
Cousins now. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
First play, man.
Partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Cook running right. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, they're scared. Gun. 56.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook.
That's what I do.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
We got a runner.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Steamer. 56, Mike, 56.
On 3rd down, Cook. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
4th down, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Damn.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Tyreek Hill is the fastest move on earth.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes.
Come on, there we go.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, and he brings it back.
I was going to say, how you ain't pick out the first time?
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Cousins now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down.
You got to hit that block, baby.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
On 2nd down, it's Cook, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
To Hunt. 180. 56. Watch safety. Hey, Echo. Safety's creeping. Check. 300. Hey, seam 6.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
Oh, the fucking ball.
And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Check 13. Hey, yo. Twist. Listen to me.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Damn, man.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Get ready.
To throw, Cousins. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Mott's 56. I'm here all day. 56, the yellow, yellow, yellow. Check 56.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Fuck.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got him. Zebra. 56 to Mike. Hey, Charlie. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Again, it's Cousins.
Let's go, Mike.
Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Sandy
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Take that to the crib. Take that to the crib.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
There we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Mahomes firing complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
Hey, Ridley.
Mahomes now on first down. And nearly picked off there.
Damn,
Almost
Trey Waynes.
intercepted. Instead, second down.
Come on,
Trey.
Trey.
He's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds McCoy. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be taken short. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. Cousins now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
You draw Corkins. Under crunch. Check 9, check 9.
Now Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
How is that even possible?
56, the mic, boys, 56.
They run it again with Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
The hot, 180. 6, right there, 56. Yeah, you don't want none.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Good catch, baby. Yes, sir.
Jahan, 180. 56 is the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Jahan.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They don't want it, fellas.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
We only need manageable down and distance.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Bailey's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Play some defense, y'all. Play some good old D.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Attack! Bravo!
Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes' pass caught by Watkins. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up. Hey, 57, 15. Nice 7, let's go.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, keep it up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
That's supposed to be to the
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. On the carry, it's Cook.
First down.
He's going to get the first down, it looks like. As he's up to the 12.
First down, make him quick. Get him out of here. Yes, sir. Game time. Game time. Yep, y'all know what it is, man. We 4-1 for the night. Thank you for tuning in to Mike on Sports. You know what I'm saying? I will play another one, but hey, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good. I got my 4-1 for the night, so we're gonna end on a good note. Until next time, catch me tomorrow night. Yes, sir. Peace out.